What's up guys, welcome back. We're just going to continue cleaning up the actions here. Now for recipe, and I'm going to use the exact same logic. So you just export const request recent recipes, request recent recipes, and then we're going to receive recent recipes, and then we're going to add recipe finish. I think I'm going to say create. That makes a little bit more sense to me. I think request create recipe. We don't need to receive it. We had way too many for that. Recipe fetch requested, request recipe, receive recipe, my recipe. So we can actually just copy this and prefix the recipe part with request my recipe. This will be my recipes, receive my recipes, request my recipes, receive my recipes. Awesome. Then here we have recent recipe succeeded, fetch recipe. I think that was it. We have, okay, so we got recent recipes, we got recipe, we got request my recipe, and we have create recipe. Yep. So then we don't need these. And then I'm just gonna kill all that. Export const request recent recipes, create action, request recent recipes. My IntelliSense is not working. That is weird. I need to fix that actually, because it would be nice here. Receive recent recipes. Receive recent recipes. Request create recipe. I'm just going to go down this and then I'll switch over. Request recipe, receive recipe, request my recipes, receive my recipes. Okay, now let's do these. Request create recipe, request create recipes, recipe, oops, request recipe, receive recipe, request my recipe, and the last one, receive my recipes. Whew, a lot of boilerplate there. Okay, so now we can go into the Sagas and we can fix this all up. So now we can do request receive recipe recent recipes. So that'd be receive recent recipes by recipe fetch done. That would be receive recipe. My recipes done. That'll be receive my recipes. And then this will be request recipe, request recent recipes, request my recipes, request create recipe. Awesome. So now this will be receive recent recipes. This one will be, so we're recent recipes requested, request recent recipes. Nothing here. add recipe requested, request create recipe. Recipe fetch done. That's request receive recipe. Request recipe. This last one is this is my recipes, so we're going to receive my recipes. And the last one, request my recipes. Dang, that was a lot of boilerplate. Also, let's rename the sagas so they match up nicely. So my recipes saga, we'll call you. And we'll call this one we'll call my recipes. Actually, you know what? Call my fetch recipe. I don't like that name. Call my recipes. That's fine. Fetch recipe saga. This will just be recipe saga. This will be call recipe. Add recipe saga. Add recipe saga. Not plural. Call add recipe. Let's do call create recipe so it's a little bit more explicit. Recent recipe saga. That's perfect. Call recent recipes. Cool. Alright, that name is good. Let's go to our reducer. Receive recipes. Receive recipe. Receive my recipes. And receive recent recipes. So recent recipes is down here. Receive my recipes. And here we are, receive recipe. Whew. Now let's go through and add those. For the most part, it should be pretty fast. Request create recipe. Request create recipe. We'll fetch this in my recipes. Request my recipe will be now request my recipes. Okay, and then home will have stuff. Request recent. Oh, did I already fix this? Request recent recipes. Yeah, I did. Or it was already good. And then the single page. Request recipe. Oh, that was good naming. Alright, so again, we changed a lot of stuff there. Let's make sure everything is working. So for example, I can fetch a page okay. Good. I can log in and I can go to mine. Fetches mine okay. Can add a recipe. New recipe. And we added okay. Yep, added okay. So is there any other functionality that there was? There's adding a recipe and this. I think that was about it. Yeah, because it was just adding this, that, there's 4 of them. Cool. So that's it for this video. We added all the actions. In the next one, I will go through and make all the functions pure, or all the components pure that I can. That makes sense too. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.